An evening, and I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well as well. Thank you for asking. I hope that everything is sounding right and is looking right. So let me check that real quick. It's just the way things go sometimes, right? We always need to wonder if things are working correctly or not. It's not always the case. So let me, yeah. Looks like that everything is matching up, so that's always nice. For this week, I've seen something awesome. Let's also try to do another stream again. Let's see how things go, because I just want to try to do multi-streaming using OBS only. So just trying to figure that out, if that works. So I'll put a tiny screen on here to see if everything's working well. And let's, for example, also stream to Twitch this time. Let's see how that goes. And then go to twitch.tv. Because you gotta try things out, right? Not Twitter, Twitch. There we go. And I should be live. And then we'll... But it doesn't seem like it's working, so that's very nice. So I guess still some issues with live streaming. And sometimes you're just gonna try something out. There we go. So that one is done. For today, I have planned to look at some things, of course, again, at new e-commerce plugins. And it was a little bit last minute because Novecommerce has released the version 1 last week, and I was very curious about that and how it integrates with Bricks Builder. I know they are finished with Gutenberg, so that should be fine. But I wonder, I saw there's something available for Bricks Builder itself, so I wonder if it's good enough. There's an add-on. Also some Dutch goodness, some paper note, as it's called, and it's because of Santa Claus is in town, not the American one, but the other one. So yeah, that's also fun. Let me quickly close this one up because the live stream otherwise isn't working as I would like to. Let's make you a little bit more bright. So today I want to take a look at 3 things, and let's see. It's a shame that I can't log in. Start setting. I can also share my screen, so we'll be looking into Blitz app again. I really love this tool. This is what we have discussed last week. This is planned, so shear forms will also be planned for someday in the live stream. And in here we have, for today, we have planned to look at FigPress because that's something I really want to look at. So let's move that in today. And I want to take a look at SureCart because there's an update, there's a new version, and it's the current e-commerce system that I use for all the downloads, and I really love. I used to use Gumroad, but I want to use something different. And I also want to take a look at Novecommerce because, yeah, why not? So let's see how we should do this. This should be fine. And as you can see, I already have a test open for FigPress. Now, let's start off by opening up also FigPress. I've just installed Novecommerce and that sort of stuff. FigPress.io, and let's make that one smaller. So this is FigPress. It copies and pastes your design into your favorite builder. For example, Bricks Builder, Elementor, Breakdance, and that sort of things. And it's of course based off the Figma designs. So if you are using Figma, then you can export them into a template and then use them on your own website if you're using Bricks or Elementor or whatsoever. Really handy. if you're like me, a designer who wants to start out with more creative freedom than the default layout we see and love these days, if you want something more bespoke, more personal, then maybe this could help. And it's easy as 1, 2, 3. I love this line. Prepare your design. So it's so easy. I think it's just creating a design. This looks like an auto layout kind of thing. So I wonder, I have a non-auto layout and a layout version. Because I love to start, always love to start with auto layout, because that just makes designing much more fun. Then you can copy your design, copy it to Clipbook, and then you can paste your design. So let's see. It's just pasting in there. So it should be very easy. It has all these kinds of feature, SEO structure. So what is the SEO guide? We have some native elements that are supported, native Gutenberg elements. So these elements will be supported soon, I guess. A plugin walkthrough. We have some layout guides, image guides, lots of steps that can help you out, at least. Something layers. I think my page, it's representative to same. Creating a SEO structure. We can rename each of the element, like title, Figma. In the image above, our H1 is the element named title. Ooh. This will be a lot of work if you need to rename everything within your design, as well as creating the auto layouts. If you're not used to starting with auto layouts, that will be a kind of thing. Would be nice if there's some way to help people do this, especially when you're creating auto layouts and you get some kind of JSON structure, if I remember correctly, from Figma, so you can use the elements that are on the page to design things, and it would be very beneficial if it is created at least an auto layout that detects, all right, this is the first title of this page, and then yeah, but how would you do that? I don't know. Anyways, I think this is an extra step that we need to take into account. Here's a very nice quick walkthrough. Also want to see this. I love this setting, by the way. If you go to the settings icon, you have the playing speed, afspeelsnelheid in Dutch. When you press it and press ×2, then you are having way much more fun, and videos are easy. You can also press the arrow keys just to skip through. Convert page with 100%, and then it shows how you can use it. It has how you set it up. So we need to have auto layout, and we need to define what kind of elements are in there, like the hero heading H1, and I guess between the square brackets is the thing that we need to add. Yeah, I do understand auto layout, so I guess that's mandatory. It isn't really clear from the get-go that we need to do that. I mean, looking at this, it looks like it's very easy, but then you come into the tiny details, which I get, to be fair, but still, it is an extra step that really needs to take into account, and I wonder if it really speeds up your development. So here we have Figma, and we have our two designs. I haven't optimized the second one, so this one is with auto layout, and we do another one with tagging. And if I understood my scroll through, because that's what it is, it is putting in square brackets, but here we have buttons, so it will be nice to have some kind of consistency at least. And let's just experiment with this before we going to record something. So here we have FigPress. Now, for all of you who don't like to use and design everything yourself, there's a free Figma kit already available. And it's from Reloom, a really well-known AI generator for websites, and it's actually for Webflow, but they have opened up their Figma kit, which has more than 1,000 components, which you can now export easily with FigPress. So that's pretty nice. So in this version, the non-auto layout version, as you can see, there isn't any auto layout going on. I've removed everything, and everything is just floating around. So I'm really interested on how this will work. So let's see that. Go to FigPress. I need to install this, so let me do that real quick. So you'll be looking at me and not at my screen, because I don't want you to see my license. And then we go to FigPress. I thought I had it set up in here, but apparently not. Now I need to find my place to log in. There we go. And this is always what's getting me for every license, that you need to log in and find the right credentials. It always takes some time, right? Thank you for the like, by the way. The first like of the stream. I see that there are 3 people watching, quite possibly. So if you drop a like, I like it a lot. Let's have a look. There should be a mail somewhere. There we go. FigPress. Now you don't see anything, and that should be the case. Some validation. You have already requested a code. Yes, I know. Now I have to resend it. Right. Just one moment longer. Ah, damn. I can't log in, so I can't show FigPress and how it's used. In my experience, this has to do with SureCard and caching, and that doesn't work for your login page. But now it works. Nice. So that's nice. I don't know if the person who made this is watching or not, but all eyes on me, I guess. Let's see. Orders. Yes, I know that I've paid. Now, where can I find my license? Isn't it in my dashboard? Oh, it's in my email address, right? Let's check there real quick. FigPress. All the places where you have to see where you can access a certain thing. It's not in here. Then where is it? Yes, we have paid. And here is the thing with the thingy in there. Then we have the other thingy in here. And then we press that thingy and press this thingy. Yes. And you will receive a verification code in your email box. Oh, did I do it wrong? Perhaps I misunderstood how this works. Let's see. Verification code. Wow, this is just awesome. I didn't expect it to be. So, all right, compliments to the creator. The setting up is easier than I thought. So, to set up your FigPress, you just fill in your Figma credentials. Now I can't show you again, like your email address, and then you get sent a verification code and to your email address, and then you can open up FigPress if you are, I guess, licensed. But let's continue and go to get selection with 100%. I want to export it to Bricks Builder. Let's get CSS variables if there's any, and include temporary media files, and then copy. That's how easy it should be. Copy to clipboard. And then we need to open up, let's see, our FigPress, our Bricks Builder. Let's go in here, add a new page. Close this one, FigPress test, and add it with bricks. And let's see how this works. Have you guys used FigPress in any way? Yeah, as expected. It doesn't work well without the auto layout. It does some way of getting everything in there, but it doesn't know how to align things. So that's as expected. You're welcome, Trex, but I haven't shown anything, so as of today, at least. Let's see. Let's select this outer layout and export this one. Copy outer layout and paste this in here. Now it does have the right alignment, I guess, but it didn't copy everything that we have in our design. So I guess we need to adjust the settings for it. So, and it also, it did copy everything in there. It even created a heading, but it doesn't know what kind of heading needs to be there. Let's also zoom in a little. Yeah, and heading is created, and the other one, and the other one. Well, but also for the buttons. So I guess we need to tag it. So let's try that. So this is, let's see how he shows us how to do it on his website. This can be removed. Home again. Plugin walkthrough. SEO guide. All right. We have hero actions, text content title, and title H1. So this should be title square brackets H1. This should be a paragraph. Do we say text and then P, something like that? And then for content, we'll be adding I don't know. Column. Auto layout is centered. Hero wrapper. There we go. Hero inner wrapper. And instead of actions, he called it button group. Button group. And in there we have buttons. So I expect at least this section to be exported correctly when I select this auto layout. So let's copy it and paste it in again. Well, at least we have our title in there. And this one is recognized indeed as a P tag. So I think everything needs to be tagged separately, which is not very convenient if you ask me. So in here we have a button Should we also call a button? And then we have our text in there. Button, button. Let's have a look at some kind of an example. Button group, button, button. Then we can copy auto layout again. Let's see how, and do we get our buttons this time around? Yes, there are our buttons. Woohoo! We're getting it to work. It doesn't look exactly like we have made it. We have a nice image in there and we have another image in there. So I guess we need to do some changes there as well. And all this is part of the button, the heading. So how would you define that one? Because it doesn't get the values that we have added, meaning the first button isn't black and the second button isn't outlined. So if we turn off these ones, these two, and try to copy it again. Now, as you may discover, I'm just like you discovering how this works, so I'm very curious. Paste in there. Yeah, as we can see, it doesn't get our button styling. So perhaps a little bit more information is needed. Converting a design. Understanding auto layouts is the way we have the Figma use flags. The plugin exports it as an element. When a frame with auto layout is read by FigPress, the plugin will export it to element flex options. Yeah. I do get this, but I don't understand how to create tags. So,
today's tutorial.
Let's do this again, but 2 times speed. And I don't want to bore you for 4 minutes, so let's see. He creates a layout.
Now, the very first thing we have to understand is that all our wrappers need.
And then in there, he adds a text. FigPress tutorial. So everything needs to be auto layout, which is not that great if you're just starting out with some designs. He's showing how you can set the sizes and that sort of things. And then when you're ready, you have to select what the naming is. So here a section. And here's the tag for the H1. And here's the tag for the span.
Let's say that I have finished this section, although it's a simple design, and I want it to convert it into Bricks Builder. So let's start the plugin. Now, the second and third options are to make the root, if we don't want this width at this height to be converted into our builder to 100% and leave a different height.
And then you can just copy and paste, but it doesn't copy and paste the buttons from the reloom file. So we at least know that maybe something isn't right with the settings that we have. So we have this one. Doesn't need to have that. It should be fine. So in here we can set it to span as well, just like he showed in the example, but doesn't copy the styles that we have. So I don't know if I can cover this. Looking at FigPress right now, it doesn't seem like a very easy way to use this. As you can see that I'm already playing around with it for like 20 minutes to just get it to export something, and it's just the hero section. I can imagine how much extra time it will cost when you do this on a live project where there are a lot more elements. For simple designs, I can see this perhaps working, but yeah. I guess I need to take more time in understanding how this works. So I think your name is Jose, right? If you're watching this, there needs to be a, as you can see, a little bit more clear on how this is done properly. Perhaps we can just give it one more try and do exactly like he did in his video. No, I don't need that one. So creating a design. And he creates a frame that's there. Then he auto layouts the frame. So let's see, auto layout, everything is center. In that frame, we want it to be black. So let's make it black. Let's add some text in there as well. Text. I guess we need to set some kind of width and height for the frame, so we can't do auto. There's a frame. Yeah, he sets this for example 1920 by full HD. And then for the button, he creates another frame. So let's create a frame. And let's set the direction to from side by side to down. Then in that frame, we move that downwards. We'll add a fill, a white fill, and a stroke. In the frame, we'll add the button text. So we'll add button. That should be a little bit smaller and shouldn't be, maybe this is a little bit too small. And 120 is fine. Then we also set this to auto layout center. The spacing, we can define that one for 16 and the top and bottom 8, something like that. And spacing between, we want that to be increased like something like this. FigPress test. And the next step would be to add the CO structure.
Let's say that I have
So for example, in here we have the hero section, hero heading, and this one should be an H1. CTA button, and this is CTA text with span, and then we're done. Then we select the hero section, copy the hero section, as he did. Then go to our website, that's on my other screen. Remove this and paste in that one. And as we can see, we don't get these similar results. So the H1 is selected. But I just can't get it to work. Now this won't be a video on itself, perhaps, or maybe it will, just to showcase how difficult it for me is to set up. Hero section, hero heading. It is the same structure. I don't see, I don't understand what the difference is. So we have a hero section, hero heading, H1, CTA, and all the things are set there. There's even a black color. So perhaps the assumption is that the naming is the same as in a framework that you're using already. I don't know if that's the case. We can also try to copy this hero section into Gutenberg's. Of Gutenberg, I mean, Gutenberg's. Let's go to our WordPress dashboard. Let's do it like this. Page We'll add a new page and paste it in here. And here it does work a little bit like expected, but it's not the most beautiful one, but at least it does work. Whereas I go to edit with bricks, we have some kind of issue. Love this candy. Let's go in here, copy your section again, paste it in, and now it works. I don't know what happens, but suddenly it works. It would be nice that it auto-created the classes from the naming that we had in the Figma file, and it would also be nice that the naming would be the same on this side. I don't understand why it does work suddenly. This is the not layout version, and this is the layout version. We center everything. Then we have the hero wrapper, inner H1 and P text. Then we have the button. Maybe we should detach this. Control B will detach everything. And let's move this outside for now. And copy this again in bricks. No, I don't want to copy this again. Now I want to copy this in bricks, copy auto layout. Clipboard, copied. And then doesn't do exactly what I want. So this is outlay 4014. So it has a size. This one also has a size. Do we even see it reflected? If we look into here, into style, layout, we see that the size at least is reflected, but we don't see it in the builder itself. And also if we quickly preview, the button isn't the same. And if we call it CTA button, I don't know if that would make any difference. TA tests. And let's copy the layout again. Yes, thank you. It has copied in the buttons, but some styling is missing. Fair. Oh. It assumes that there are variables available. Get CSS. But if there isn't, all right. Can we check off everything? Does that have to do that we have set a variable? And then now it references the variable and then it doesn't work. So perhaps that's something that we need to check. Custom, it will be wide in here instead of, we set it all to. So if you're using variables in your design, then you're not doing well. So there are those changes. Then we set those changes as well. Color should be white. Now everything is set. There's no variables used. And if we copy it again, again, there's a background color, but we don't see it in the design. So what's going on here? Can select other ones as well. And this should also be a color. Black isn't showing at all. What? Do we need to refresh this? Now what's going on here? Refresh and there it is. All right. I didn't expect that one, but yeah, there we go. Now, I don't know if we did something wrong the first time. So what I'm going to do is open up Figma again, go to the Relume and open that up in my account. This is way too long just to discover how this works. Let's grab one that we used before. Maybe we can use this one as well. No, not my thumbnails. Where is it? FigPress. FigPress. There we go. Let's paste it in. We detach it. Auto layout. It's already done. Then we press this one and we need to make sure that our colors are not using any variables, because then it doesn't work. This is going to be a very tedious process. So now we have everything selected. Can we now export this already? Not really, because we need to set that this is a H1. H1. And then we have two buttons. Now I don't mind if the image is not exported. At least my the rest is exported as expected. At least that is what I hope. So this is a button, and this is another button. This is called a button group. Let's open up FigPress again. And let's copy the contents of header 1. There we go. Go inside our bricks builder, paste it in. And now we have our design. Nice. Why didn't it work the first time? Why did we spend like 25 minutes just to get it working? And is it because of the variables usage? I guess it is, right? Because of the variables, it can't fetch what kind of color is in there. There's also some kind of slash star going on, which makes possibly the program think that you've used a comment and then comment out everything that's in there. So there needs to be some kind of sanitation going on when people are using variables. So yeah, it will be a very nice upgrade. All right, let's make a video about this. Because yeah, I want to share my video as a web designer and as a what's it called? A web designer and a WordPress developer, I guess. WordPress designer, WordPress creator, WordPress magician. No, I don't know. How do you call yourself? So we do understand the basics. We do understand what we need to in there. Ah, delicious goodness. So let's see what we come up with, and I think I'll be creating a video about this. if you're a designer just like me and you want to speed up your process, then you need a way to go from a Figma design to a website. And one tool that can help you out is called FigPress. Now, this is FigPress, and as you can see, it improves your workflow, saves you tons of hours. It also has a Black Friday deal right at this time, and exports your Figma file to BricsBuilder. Now, I've been looking at this during the live stream, and you can rewatch that right up there in the card. And it took me a while to understand how this actually works, because I've used, because it looks very easy. You prepare your design, you copy it in, and then you paste your design. But there are some caveats, which isn't very clearly seen on this if you're not used to using Figma. It does have some guide to help you out on how to do this properly and have some documentation, but it would be nice if it's more clear and defined the issues that we run in during that live stream. So let's open up Figma. Here we have Figma. And I used, for example, this Reloom file. There will be a link down in the description below. It has over 1,000 components that you can use for your website, so it's really awesome to use. I just got in here, copied the first section that I want in there, and pasted it in here. Let's do it again. Now, I don't want to be attached to the Reloom file, so I press Ctrl B to detach it, and now it's living in my own workspace called the Figma file. Now, when you've signed up for your FigPress, it's a little bit tiny, so for the live stream people in the video, I will zoom in, but for now, it's a little bit tiny for you to see, I guess. So, in FigPress, you have this kind of... Wait, we need to go over that real quick. Because I forgot something. We need to redo that. So here we have the website for FigPress, and it has a Black Friday deal for now, at least, and it promises you to improve your workflow and saves you hours. You can export your Figma design to Gutenberg, BricsBuilder, and Elementor, and it's easy as 1, 2, 3. You can prepare your design, copy, and paste it in. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. I tried it out during live stream, and you can put a video up there, and you will see me struggle for the first like 30 minutes. Something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. You have some nice features and you need to understand how you can set it up. So let's open up my favorite tool, Figma. Now, I have used the Reloom design kit to just get around making a prototype, making it easy for myself, and pasted it in. So here we have it. It's the header 1. Let's detach it and then zoom in a little bit, because now we need to add FigPress. And if we search for FigPress, you will find it, and when you press enter, it will open up a nice tiny dialog. Now, I've already signed in, and you probably need to do that. So in here, we can see that we can select our page builder to what we would like to export to, and we can set certain settings. For instance, we can set it the width to 100%. We can get the CSS variables as raw and include temporary files. Now, the selection width to 100% means that the width will be 100% for at least the parents. The CSS variables as raw will be the variables that is set in the side panel and will be just copy and paste inside of your BricsBuilder, and you can include temporary media files like this image, for example. Now, let's uncheck this one and let's copy straight from Reloom to BricsBuilder. So we copy this and we paste it in our BricsBuilder. And we paste it in our BricsBuilder. Paste, and there we go. There's our first version. Now, I see that the components are in there, but it doesn't look anything near as similar as what we have in the Figma file. And this has to do, which we found out during the live stream, because of the background, quite possibly. It has a var forward dash and then a star and then a variable ID. And this is used within Figma to define which color it is used inside Figma if you have a design system. So this is an issue that you can't really easily copy and paste it in. The fix, however, is very easy. So if we remove this again, go back into our Figma file, make it larger, and on the right hand side you see that there's the variable set. What we need to do is go to, instead of libraries, go to our custom, and then we just pick again the colors that we use. For instance, the blacks, the whites, and there we go. Now at least our colors are copied in. I see there's a mistake, so let's fix that real quick. For the button text, and let's also detach those, because the button text needs to be white, of course. Let's select it again and copy it in. We copy it to the clipboard, go in here and paste it. Still something going wrong. Let's try it again. Copy. Did we miss a variable? It's still white all. And a text. It doesn't have any variables. I guess variables would mess it up. Alright. I really want to make a video about this, but if I can't make it work, how can other people? What is wrong this time? Is it the slashes in the name? Should we remove it? Copy. It's not called header. Let's make those changes. I can't rename my file anymore. This is what you get when you experiment, right? You see some issues, you try it out and try to fix it. Let's see if we can now make it work. Let's copy it again. Copy to clipboard. Nothing. Why? Why is this happening? We have the colors now selected, but the colors are in there but not shown. We need to save and then refresh. Damn it. This is really tiring. All right. But at least we know. Let's add the 1 and dash again. So you select the section you want to export, then search for FigPress. Let's type it correctly. And search for FigPress. And here we have FigPress. Then you select the section you want to export, select the page builder you want to use, and you can select how wide the width needs to be. You can get the CSV variables as raw, and you can include temporary media files. I only select this one, and we copy the header in, and we paste it inside of our bricks builder. And there we go. We have our design in there. Now, during the live stream, I've also noticed that it doesn't work all of the time, and I don't know why, but perhaps this has to do with Bricks Builder and nothing to do with FigPress specifically, because it doesn't always copy everything in. doesn't matter maybe. So we'll be removing that. Let's see. Hey Jimmy, how are you doing? Let's see. I hope you're doing fine, by the way. We're taking a look at FigPress, but it's already 50 minutes and only talked about FigPress until now. It's such a difficult thing. It's fine. I'm doing fine, actually. All right. But as you can see, when you're looking at this section, you see that the heading is selected, but we have a span. And instead of a span, we would like to have a H1. So we can change that in the Figma file. We open it up. We select. We open our Figma. We open up our Figma file. We select the element. And in here, we can add a square bracket and an H1. This will make sure that the exporter, the FigPress exporter, identifies it as a H1 element. The same goes for our buttons. So we need to add a button there. So we go to actions and in button, we need to define that this is a button. And you do this like this. And also for the other one. Then we select our section again, go to FigPress, and here we have the reasons one. Select it and copy the header. Now it's all copied. Move everything that's in our bricks builder and paste it in, and there we go. There we have our design again. But now this is an H1 and this is a button. So those are the basic steps that's actually doing this kind of thing. And I also ran into some issues that it didn't load everything one time in Bricks Builder. So then you need to refresh the Bricks Builder. And we'll be having a clip around here showing that is happening. So, although FigPress looks very promising, there are some caveats you need to take it into account when you're working with FigPress, and perhaps, and hopefully sometime in future, this can be automated or improved at some point, because it helps speed up a little bit. But if you need to take it into account, the auto layout and then also the tagging and also the variables, that will be very difficult to maintain in the end. So yeah. That's my point of view of FigPress for now. I thank you for watching. And the outro will be done on a later day. Troublesome, but I really wanted to give FigPress a try. Cool, I never heard it. Oh yeah, that's why I do these kind of things, Jimmy. Try to do some kind of live coverage of different tools, because there are a lot of tools and plugins coming out and nobody knows about it. Have a great evening. You too. And see you later. So now we can look. I haven't looked at North Corners again, and I don't want to go too long of a stream today. So let's go to SureCard. I thought you were going offline now. Oh, no. I'm not. It was for the outro. I'm sorry for misinformation. I'm still planning to do one of two. So I can either look into SureCard or into North Corners. But I don't know which one is more fun to take a look at. Both actually are very interesting, but for now I only worked with SureCard. I am very curious to see how well North Corners integrates with Bricks Builder. So we can add something. It does have a nice dashboard. This is how you go into your North Corners e-commerce website. You also have some integrations: PayPal, Stripe, Molly. Royal Mail, send all your data to Royal Mail, click and drop. Oh, for the print labeling. Nice. Twilio, Zapier, and Bricks activate. Customization. I'm curious how well this will work. So let's add a product. And we can set it as a one-time subscription or payment plan. So that's nice. If Bricks could feature as a Figma designer. What do you mean, tracks? I really don't understand. I'd love it if Bricks could have their builder as featured as Figma designer. Feature rich and similar looks and feels. Then you need to take a look at Framer. I can really suggest that one if you're looking for something like that. So here you can set a prototype, subscription, payment plan. So in the pricing, we can set how many times people need to purchase something. So this could be your some kind of membership or something. You can upload your image. You can have your general information here. Yeah, all right. Yeah, if you like something similar to Figma, then I really can recommend looking into Framer, because that is really awesome and it looks a lot the same like Figma. And then you don't have to think, but then you also don't get the open source kind of thing, right? Title, so let's make it test product and hello world. Ooh. Times New Roman. It's not for these days. Or Figma FTL. I don't know what FTL means. I'm sorry. Oh, we can add things in here in Times New Roman. We can add digital products. Connect link. What is connect link? Please enter. Oh, then we can set the link, for instance, to Gumroad, I guess. It's a really nice design tool. I can really recommend it. We can set, for instance, this thumbnail. And then you have an upload. Can we... So those are all the uploads. Why doesn't it show in here? But you can also set categories, your product images. So we can select a file and you exactly get what you need. And yes, select quantity pricing, $9.99 for a thumbnail image. Compared to price, $19.99. Cost per item is $9.99. Thank you. So again, this is thanks, Jimmy. This is North Commerce. Hello, Teed. How are you doing this fine evening? You can set up your product type as a one-time, as a subscription, and a payment plan, and then you have your general information. You can upload or set to a physical product. You can have product images. You can set the amount of quantity, which is infinite in this time. You can set a first payment alternative. All right. Yeah, I know. Sorry, mistyped. Oh, for LTD. Or Figma be an yeah, the Figma will never be an LTD. It's not scalable, to be fair. You can have something similar, and I use that as well. It's called Glorify, and for now it is $79 for the basic lifetime. And if you want to upgrade, you pay a little bit more. But it is a pretty solid design tool. It doesn't have all the features like Figma has, so but you will get around quite quickly building some websites if you need. Let's publish this and let's see how this looks. Very curious. Number of payments must be greater than 0. Oh, because of the payment plan. Yeah, we can do one-time payment. A critical error on the website. That doesn't look good. I guess this had to do with the bricks. Oh, damn. The bricks thingy. So there it is saved. Immediately publishing update. And there we have it. It's now live. And we can view it live. Oh, we can't view it live. And that is because we have also shortcode active. So we need to disable that one, I assume. And then we go to permalinks, setting permalinks. Save changes. And if we go to products test. There we have our product. How nice. Then we can go to edit with bricks and add a page. I'm curious. So then you go to collections, and in here we have, oh damn, all right, this is not the finished product. Using shortcodes for these pages. And we can't open bricks. Collections. Permalinks maybe, yeah. Shortcode, nope. Not going that way. So there's a first version, I guess, of Northcommerce, but yeah, if this is how things are designed for now, then we will skip this, because then it's not ready for at least the things I want to do with a Northcommerce kind of thing. If we need to work with shortcodes, then there's some steps that needs to be taken before it really is ready. You can use it for version 1, I can see that, but not for what I want to do. I want a visual builder, and I'm very needy. Select, update. Let's see how this looks though. I mean, the dashboard does look solid. Let's give credits where credits are due, right? You can set categories and tags and that sort of things. And here we have our design with the images on the left-hand side. But if we want to edit in here, you only see shortcode, so it's not that you can create any kind of design. Settings, let's have a look at the settings, license, taxes. So it is something that will be feature rich in the future somewhere, but for now, I mean, not being able to design your products page is really a downside for me. And can we at least let's go to appearance and then themes. Oh yeah, we have Bricks Builder now installed, so but we can activate this one. Submit and activate. Yeah, that's fine. Also deactivate Advanced Themer for now. Yeah, that's nice. And if we try to edit the page right now, do we see some kind of solution? Oh, we have our pages in there at least. And we can edit the site. And here's our collection of all products. We can edit the site as well. Title block. So this looks like the pages template here. Index. So there's no archive pages for it added dynamically. And only shortcodes with pages. All right. This isn't a product that I would like to review as of now, because I don't like to work with shortcodes for design. So we're going to cover SureCard. I no longer order using shortcodes. I get is a nice MVP, but not my favorite way of working. Like to have complete design. Cool. Yeah, I get. Thank you for mentioning that, Teet. But indeed, Pix is not supported as of this moment. But even if we just activate Northcommerce and then look at the page that we have a page, for example, for our single products, which I can understand. But then we have shortcodes in there. And I don't want to design with shortcodes, I want to design with blocks. And I thought that one was ready. So this doesn't, although you can use it as a version 1, it's not something that I would use. I mean, there's no blocks available. If we can't, oh, this is nice, 6.7, hell yeah. If we can't do the design right into the editor that we're using, then it's just, for me, not a finished enough product to be using. I don't know what the pricing is. Northcommerce. Pricing. $199 a year. Yeah, it's not the... Let's also log me out. Damn it. So for the price it has and for the value it brings, it is nice. Because $199 a year for 3 stores is not that very expensive if you see what you get. I mean, this is also the promise for WooCommerce, for SureCard, by the way. That the WooCommerce, you need add-on for everything and it's getting really expensive really quickly. And that won't be the case if you're using SureCard and Northcommerce in this case. So we can cover it a little bit. Let's do it right now. Let's see. What are we going to cover in Northcommerce? We can show at least how where the product is right now, and that you at least can get started. But it isn't really for me. SureCard, yeah, double pages. Can we recreate all the pages? Can also sync things. I don't know. I don't know how I want to proceed with this. Does it download for bricks? Yeah, I tried it, but it doesn't really work. You don't just add a lot of custom code. Yeah, that's true. But thanks, Bob. I download the bricks version, but I can't edit the design of it, which is an issue for me. So I want to damage this plugin further. So let's not cover it, because for me it doesn't meet my criteria. So let's skip and deactivate, and then we can look into SureCard, and then we can also activate the plugins and the themes. Let's activate that one. Let's also look into other plugins, and let's add advanced themer in there. We don't actually need it, but and in here you also have a setup that you can use. At least you can change everything. Yeah, we can add a product in here as well. And we can remove that one. In my account, there's download for bricks. I haven't tried it out yet. Yeah, I tried it out just, and it didn't work well. Let's remove all the other pages that we don't need, because it's not matched to this one. I think North Commerce is actually very good if you're just starting out and that you know that there will be improvements throughout time, but in this time, moment of time, it isn't the most flexible in the case that you want a specific design for your website. That's what I found out. And but I do love to see this grow. I'm still using, because local shipping and payment. Yeah, perhaps North Commerce can cover that as well. Yeah, you can also look into SureCard. If I don't know if you have Teed, but they have a Black Friday sale going on right now, and it's not very expensive, and then you can upgrade with the add-ons if you like to. I don't know how much it will be, by the way. So how can you upgrade the add-ons as a pay-as-you-go service, or unlimited for unlimited amount of websites? Let's share my screen. That also will work, right? Here you have the Black Friday sale for a SureCard at $9.99 a year or $3.99 pay once, but then you don't get every functionality that it offers, and it offers a lot. But you get the basics, and here are the extras they can add, like subscriptions, revenue boosters, affiliate platform, licensing. And if you don't need them all, then you can just ignore them. Let's see. Do we cover SureCard? Should we go over it? I've been using it for a while on my test site, and I can show that one. Maybe that will be fun. Because for SureCard, I know that the design options are there. Everything is flexible, and you can adjust if you would like to. That's just amazing. I've used it for this one. It's my next up website. Let's see. Yeah, we can view it. I am testing it out and still filling it, so it's not done yet. And this one, the Apple Notch, has the card integrations. So these are all from SureCard. And this one is for the demo, and this one is for buying. And then you go to the SureCard page where you can see how you can buy the item. And this can all be designed. If you also look into bricks, we can edit it. This is the demo. Let's see. Oh, wait. We need to change it somewhere else. SureCard has a Black Friday, but confused, you understand. Many confused people on Facebook today. Ah, yeah, I can see that. It's the way they transitioned, right? They transitioned from a pay once and then get all the feature for one store to, all right, you have one store, you pay $3.99, and then you can upgrade for the extras if you like to. You have access to them, but you need to upgrade. So if you want the subscriptions, then you need to upgrade. And they're stating that they're low as possible, and everything is done through Stripe. They can also add revenue boosters if you'd like to. So there is all paid add-ons. Now, I don't want to play this during live stream and show you how. I don't know how this will look in the backend, by the way. But if you're already on the 999 plan, then you will have everything that you need. Everything that's on this page will be added to you. So also the extras, also the affiliate plans. But I guess what Adam and the Shure team was trying to solve is that most people don't need everything. For instance, if you're just doing digital products and you're just starting out, then having a easy way to sell your products, to manage your orders, and to add some taxes, and to perhaps do some invoicing, add the payment processes, and manage your stores. It is very easy to just get started with a really affordable option, if you ask me. And if you want something more, then you need to pay the add-ons that you would like to add on. It's kind of similar to InstaWP, I guess. Let me have a look if I can show that. A subscription. You can add. You can also have add-ons for that one. So I'm looking into if we can show you how you can upgrade. Change plan. Browse add-ons. Here we go. So what I understand from Adam is that it will be something similar to this, that you can add things on. Like for the default plan of €90 a year, I don't get access to the SSH access, and I don't get more than 5 templates. But if I want to upgrade, it's possible to do so, and you can add as much templates if you would like to. And you see the difference that you will pay between those two. And I don't know if this will be exactly the same thing that they are creating, but at least this gives you an idea of add-ons working. And the add-ons in SureCard's place are the extras after the extras. So if you want subscriptions to sell, manage, and retain subscriptions, then you have a subscription add-on that you can pay for extra. And like I said, I don't know how it looks in the backend, but that's my assumption of how it works. Would make a video later because so many people have. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, for my use case, the simple version would actually work pretty well because yeah, it's just selling templates for now, at least. Who knows what will happen in the future? And I like that I have everything in there that is quite possibly needed. I'm tired. I guess I'm done for today. So I won't be recording another video. And I won't be looking at the AI stuff. I'm really tired. I don't know why. How are you guys doing, by the way? Teed, Bob, and Jimmy, if you're still in there. I hope you're doing fine. Let's have a look at Claude. I don't want to... FigPress has me a little bit down, I guess. The FigPress kind of thing. Taking so long. I just want to do a few quick recordings, but yeah, I guess we're not doing that. Yeah. Yeah, Stripe's okay for digital talents. Claude AI. Yeah, I don't know if I want to start another thing. For the API bricks integration, I'm not feeling well. Feeling tired. I'm feeling well, but I'm feeling tired. So I guess that's it for today. Let's just end it. End it on this note. Thank you for joining, Bob and Teed as well, and Jimmy, especially you. You've been here around much more. Trex also, thank you for joining. The chats, I love that you want to come in during the live stream. And now I'm off to bed. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep designing. See ya. Now to awkwardly press the end broadcast button and keep waving.